last year I did this. It was a good video. But this year we're gonna do the 2024 to 2025, my full season predictions. Hoping, unlike last year, we get to do the playoffs on this. That would be a lot more helpful. Not a word. But that's what it is. So for ado, let's just jump straight into it with the first game. We're gonna start AFC, then AFC versus NFC, then NFC. Ravens taking on the Chiefs. I'm not going to do scores because that would be a little too long. This is going to be a good game. Derrick Henry, you know, he's nice. I think that the Ravens pull off the win here against the Chiefs. Jackson just came off MVP. Derrick Henry, they have improved. Like Zay Flowers now is just going to become better. This next game is not too much of a thought. Bengals is just they're just the better team. They're just the better team. It doesn't matter. They're just the better team. Man, yeah, I don't get it. The Bengals, like, they have a better quarterback. Joe Burrow is better than Drake May anyway. Running back, I don't even know what the running back for the Bengals is. So maybe, I don't know, but Bengals gonna win. Now this is an interesting game. Dolphins versus Jaguars. Dolphins last year were better, but I really love the Jaguars offseason. They got in Mitch Morse and Gabe Davis, and then a couple other guys. I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. In the end, I might be wrong, sure, but you never know. Texans versus Colts. This game is always, I feel like, something like a tie. But it's not a tie. I don't think it will be a tie. It's just a hard game. It'll be close, but Texans gonna pull away the win. Raiders, Chargers. Justin Herbert now has a good tackle. The Raiders didn't do much. They got Brock Bowers. Yeah, that's good, but I don't see the Raiders doing anything this season. Next, Titans versus Bears. It's gonna be hard. I think the Bears gonna win this game. Next, the Steelers and the Falcons. Kirk Cousins or Russell Wilson. I think the Steelers win this game. They have a better all-around team. Bills are going to beat the Cardinals. It's not going to be too tough. And the Seahawks versus the Broncos. I feel like I don't know, man. Seahawks did good, like they amped up their pass rush, but then the Broncos, like Bo Nix is the first quarterback to sign, and that probably could mean something. In the end, I think Seahawks win. I don't see a world where Broncos, like Bo Nix, randomly just comes out and wins. I just don't see it. Now Dallas taking on Cleveland. Dallas did nothing. Cleveland, I forgot what Cleveland did. I know that they did something. And something's better than nothing, so let me go with Cleveland. Actually, no, the Cowboys got like some random guy in Eric Hendricks. That's it. Jets, 49ers, gonna be 49ers. Now we're heading to, where is it? Brazil, right? Yeah, I think Brazil, where technically the Eagles host the Packers. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles still. Cooper DeJean and Quincy Walker, something, I forgot it. And Quinyon Mitchell, along with Darius Slade, they're just locking down. I don't see there's some good things that will happen though with them, but I don't think that happens. Now we got the wait, when is it? September 5th. Okay. Now we got the Panthers taking on the Saints. You know, Saints gonna win this game. Panthers, I didn't see them do anything. Like they got Robert Hunt. I'm sure they got some other guys, but nah. Vikings, Giants. It's gonna be Vikings. I'm sorry. Jay Jettis, JJ McCarthy. I just don't see it. How the Vikings can just walk in and how the Giants can just walk in with a random roster and win. They have Malik Neighbors, and the Vikings have a pretty darn bad secondary, but I gotta go with that. Vikings. Bucks over Jaden Daniels and Washington Commanders. I do think Jaden Daniels will be a very good quarterback. I just don't think they beat the Bucks. And last, the Jets and 49ers Monday. Oh, okay. Now we got the Rams and the this is primetime. Rams and Lions primetime game. Give me the Lions. On to week 2, and yes, I do hate ads. Okay, starting it off on Thursday Night Football, Dolphins, Bills. Give me the Dolphins. Actually, no. Give me the Bills. I feel like the Bills always just beat the Dolphins. They always, like Josh Allen, they always just find some way to beat the Dolphins. Like, literally always. Jets, Titans. It's going to be hard. What did the Jets rank last year? No, that's not. They have A-Rod. Who did they even get? They got. Oh yeah, they got Oluramu Fushano, I think. I don't know what they got. And then the Titans got. No, did the Titans get Fushano? I don't know. Give me the Jets in this game. Next, Cleveland versus the Jaguars. I'm going Jags. Raiders taking on the. What does that mean? Coming off mini bye? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because like okay, yeah, sure. They came off a mini bye. I'm going with the Ravens all day. The Raiders aren't doing much. That's interesting Monday night, but I think we all know we'll win. Broncos, Russell Wilson coming back to what's called Mile High, right? Mile High or something. Give me the Steelers. I think Bo Nix will amp it up later, but for now, this is pretty hard. Seahawks, Steelers. I think they lose. I mean, like, I could say the Bengals win, but like, I just don't see the Chiefs going 0-2. It's just not possible for the Chiefs to go and no 0-2. I mean, Chiefs gonna win. Now, Colts versus Packers. This is gonna be a hard game. In the end, I'm gonna give it to the Green Bay Packers. I just think that they have a better outside team. Obviously, Jordan Love, Anthony Richardson, 2 very different games, but they both are young quarterback and they work. But I think the Colts defense is not at the level of the Packers defense. The receiving core is not at the level of Packers. I just gotta go with the Packers. Chargers over the Panthers, no question about that. My Seahawks over the Patriots, no question about that. And now, Texans over the Bears. I mean, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I think it will be closer than people think, but I still think the Texans will pull away. This is what we get for Monday night, for Sunday night primetime football. Rams versus Cardinals. Come on. Like, come on now. We need something different. Now, 49ers. Oh, I see. I was doing 10 a.m. Okay. 49ers versus Vikings. Vikings won last year. 49ers gonna win this year. The Saints taking on the Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys are gonna win. The Giants versus the Commanders. Very mid. Washington Commanders. This is gonna be LSU matchup, you know. Jaden Daniels versus Malik Neighbors. I think Jaden. Quarterback's more important than receiver, and Jaden Daniels wins. Against the other Daniel. Doom, boom, boom. Do what? What thinking? Might not be as simple as that. See, the Lions, the Buccaneers put a good fight. And they probably improved also. And the Lions, I'm still gonna go with the Lions, but it's gonna be really close. Again, this is boring. And yeah. So next week. Are you serious? These primetime games are so darn bad. We have Bengals versus Commanders, like one of those like 10,000 playoff games or something. You got Patriots versus Jets, and then you got Lions. No, you got you got Lions versus Cardinals, and then you got Commanders versus Bengals. This is gonna be a close game. 2-2. I think that the Drake May outplays Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't tear his Achilles. Which is very likely, very likely. Okay, so here I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I think the Steelers are gonna have a hot year. Yeah, 3-0. And Bills versus Jaguars, they lose to the Jaguars usually. They're losing. And now this huge part of all of this. Look at the standings. For trying to order. Currently, okay, so okay, but like, doesn't it supposed to show the Jaguars versus Bills one to be at Britain? I thought that was with Britain. Okay. Next, Germany versus not Germany. Green Bay versus Tennessee. Give me the Packers. Give me the Texans. I think Bears win. Broncos versus Bucks. Where was the Broncos last week? I don't even think I saw them. Okay. Wait, who the heck did they lose to? Oh yeah. They lost. Let's see. That they lost to Steelers. Okay. So Bucks. Giants versus Browns. Give me the Browns. My Seahawks versus the Dolphins. I think Dolphins win. But I don't want the Dolphins to win, but I think in the end they do. This is atrocious. Um, this is mad. This is mad. This is so darn bad. What the hell? This is the game of the middle. No idea who I think wins. Now, if I put one, okay, no. Ugh. Thought into it. I think it's gonna be very depressing game to watch. Bang, bam, bam. There you go. That's good. The Falcons are 0-3. I didn't even notice I had this Falcons 0-3. So that's good for the Bucks because the Saints are not winning. The Falcons? How are the Falcons below? Like coin toss? Why are they? I don't know. Coin toss or something? Why are they 14? Like whatever. So bam, bam, and Dan. So currently, after 3 weeks, we have these two high seeds fighting. These two are also fighting for the top spot. These somehow have the Chargers ahead of the Chiefs. I don't know how that works. The Bills versus is at the lead. Then 49ers, Eagles, Lions, and Bucks. Let's go next week. Okay. Let's see how bad these primetime games are. We don't have a Thursday game. Okay, so Monday we have night football is gonna be. Well, we have 2 Monday night football games. 4:30 p.m. And my Seahawks. What? And this is our done primetime game. That's not. What is? This is it. No. It can't be that. It has to be on the western coast or somewhere. That's on the western coast. I don't know, man. These darn primetime games. I think that the Texans beat the Jaguars. I think the Steelers reign supreme again. I think Broncos win. Chiefs win. And Browns win. And now, this is a game. Ravens win. And in the end, Dolphins get revenge for losing to Tennessee last year. Cincinnati, San Fran, Dallas, Green Bay, Green Bay. How many has Green Bay won? 3 already? LA. I'm gonna go with the Rams here. Bucks. Falcons. So I think the Saints don't have the best of years, and 2 mid teams. I think Cardinals won that. And my Seahawks taking on the Lions. Be great, but I don't want to put any bias into this pick. In the end, I think Seahawks win. I just think Seahawks win. Okay, it's not a biased pick. I think the last couple years they've won, and Jared I know Jared his became better, but oh, easy. Dolphins at the top. What are giant prime time games? Oh man. Leo. Huh? 520. Okay, these games. So it's we don't have a Thursday night game. Oh, it's here. Okay, 5:15. Okay, these two. So it's okay, I guess. I'm gonna go them. What do you got? I have a Colts at 0-5. Huh? Okay. Okay, so who the Colts played? I think yeah. I'm not sure about that game though. 2-2. So I think that the Colts won that. Okay. Let me. Dude, I just gave you a done win. So back to schedule 1-4. Thank you. Bengals versus Ravens. Bengals win. I mean, the Steelers are still 4-0. And now, Dolphins, Broncos. I have the. Probably I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Browns versus Commanders. Me. What are these teams? Washington Browns. I think that whoa. Okay. That was unexpected. Okay. That's pretty darn easy. That's also pretty easy. You know number one versus number one. Give me Williams. And bam. So we are at 4-1 down in Ohio. There you go. And there you go. Simple enough, right? Now the Rams are 3-2. Cardinals are chilling. I don't have to put it other in. Oh, flip you again. You. I hate you. Okay, Thursday is that. Is that. And Sunday night football is that. These are the other ones. Yeah. Oh, so Dolphins. Is there a team on bye? Okay, coming off bye. So Lions, Chargers, Eagles, and Titans then play. Now, give me the Colts. Next, give me the. Give me the Texans. Has the Patriots even won a single game? 1-5. Okay, yeah. Steelers. Now I'm interested to see how I predict this, because this is gonna like be completely weird. Probably I'm gonna go with What? I've been upset. When did? Oh yeah, they didn't have fire here. That makes sense. After starting off 2-0, the Bamp went the Chargers. That I just feel like they will win that game. I know that they lose most of the time in MetLife. I just have a feeling that they win. Jaguars versus Bears. Jaguars win. The Texans. Okay, Dolphins. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. That's going to be that. This is funny. How like 5-1, 5-1, 4-1, 4-1. The Eagles are at what? I don't even know what the Eagles are at. 3-1. Yeah, sure. They win this. And how much Giants? I think it's a surprise win. There's going to be a surprise win. The Giants win this. Boring. Lame. It's going to be on primetime football, I think. What's happening? Yeah. I don't know how I predict this. Like, this is going to be nuts. Okay. Lions get revenge. Simple. Coming off a mini bye. I think Falcons win. Yeah. So currently, the Panthers is the worst team by the Titans, Jets, Giants, and Saints. Raiders, Commanders, Cowboys. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect me to be ramping on the Cowboys. Just Bears and Cowboys, okay. Okay. Colts are at what? 2-4, okay. They're chilling. Next. That is gonna be Jaguars win. That is gonna be a Colts loss and a Dolphins win. Tennessee versus Buffalo. I feel like Tennessee always beats Buffalo. For some reason, they just always beat them. I think Colts actually beat the Dolphins, but I just feel like Tennessee always beats Buffalo. So I'm gonna go with them. Kind of disappointing. I don't know why I predict the AFC to be so bad. And then the AFC just jumping up. Damp and damp. I think I don't see the Jets literally doing anything this year. We're chilling. Oh yeah, what's the primetime games? Okay, I think Steelers beat the Jets on primetime. Monday we're getting Cardinals versus the Chargers, and on Thursday we're getting Broncos versus Saints, which I believe the New Orleans Saints will win. Or are they now like 9th? I don't know. I think that the Texans lose their first game. And these two are gonna be really dangerous, you know. I need to see, like, didn't they say that the international game playing okay? I thought like the Jaguars versus Patriots run the games in UK. Okay. I guess. Raiders, Rams. How many have 1 and 5? Raiders win an upset. Raiders win an upset. That's fun. That's Kansas City. It's gonna be close, but I think Kansas City breaks. So, is there a single team that has had no losses? No, now they will be number one, the Panthers, and still number one, the Panthers, but then Jets, Patriots, Titans, Giants. Next 5, and the Browns. Wow. The Browns for 3. Ravens are going to beat the Buccaneers. And Chargers are going to beat the Cardinals. Next, Lions. Seahawks. How many do I have my Seahawks winning? 5 and 2, okay. That's fair. Eagles versus Giants. Eagles. And then Panthers versus Panthers. I think Panthers get their first one. So I don't think now there's a team that hasn't got a win. Yeah, there's no team that hasn't got a win. But like, what's sauce? I don't know what sauce. Now we're on to week 8. Now the bye weeks are none. Okay, that's nice. We got, what do we have? We got Monday, Steelers versus Giants. We got Sunday night, San Fran versus Cowboys, and these two going at it on Thursday Night Football. I think that the Texans keep on winning. I mean, I think that they arguably have a case for the best team. That's gonna happen. And also, the last time I had the Patriots winning, now in New England, I have the Jets winning. I think last time they got the Patriots winning. I did, right? Let me double check. Jets is also, yeah, and it's the only win. The Patriots, anyways. So back to the schedule. Okay. Pretty easy for the Chiefs. This is gonna be a hard game. Hard-fought game. I think the Packers end up winning this game. That will definitely happen. That will also definitely happen. Okay, I feel like the Seahawks are going to lose this game. Just knowing that they're going to lose this game. And now, end up 2 and 5. Make that 3 and 5. And now the Chargers are 3 and 4, which is kind of late, you know. Kind of late. Just kind of. And that's gonna be easy pickings. And Browns are all the way down 4 and 4. Wow. Eagles gonna win. And Steelers versus Giants. Bam! I have the Giants winning. Upsets, upsets. Feeling the vibes. So that's going to be some easy wins floating around there. I mean, I do think that the upset happens. 2 and 5, 2 and 6, you know. Both aren't good, you know. Bears, Commanders. Commanders are worse though. Not that international games being played. I thought that like the Jaguars are gonna play too. But let me check on the schedule. It doesn't show it. Like, doesn't show when they're playing an international game. Where does it show it? Show it on like the screen or something? Okay. I don't know, man. So, let's look at the standing. The AFC. New England is the lowest. Because we're about halfway down the season. You see? Cardinals lowest. So now, let's go back to this. Okay, we're going to the next week. Week 9. And here is where the Jets upset. How are the Cardinals the second worst team? I don't get it. Okay. Next. And this game is going to go to the Titans. I think the Bills win. I think the Raiders just suck. Baltimore. Cleveland. Nice. And the primetime game, this is the Thursday night matchup. Monday night matchup, not bad, but could be better. And the Sunday night matchup, I think, is between these two, yeah. Lions Packers. Alright. Next. Colts versus the Vikings. Let me go Colts here. I don't think the Vikings have a very good season. I think Eagles win. How did they change the standings? And I think now Alright, so now next, Commanders versus the Giants. Let me go Commanders. Cowboys, Falcons, Cowboys. I don't know why I think this is gonna be so underwhelming. Dude, I'm surprising myself. See, 4-5 now. Cardinals beat the Bears. Wow, the Bears are 2-6. That's gonna happen. Just trust the Seahawks, man. Just trust them. They're gonna blow something up. 49ers Steelers on bye. And here come bam. I think that the Lions win. I just think that they win, man. I think they're good enough. They have spirit. Okay, this is really a division you have to be looking at. I'm just looking at this division. So next, Bengals versus the Ravens. Who's on bye? Okay, my Browns, Packers, Raiders, and my Seahawks. Okay. Ravens, Bengals. Give me the Bengals. That was a hit for the Ravens. That was kind of boosting for the Bengals there. Broncos, Chiefs. And I know I'm making this video like a week and a half late of the season. I didn't even know what the schedule is. Isn't the this game playing in Germany or something? Isn't it? Like, does it like show the German flag near any of these two? It doesn't. Like, I don't know, man. Kansas City versus like them KC ones. Where the heck are the Kansas City actually? Where are they? But okay, Asian one. That's nice. Buffalo. Anyway, yeah. This Thursday, Monday, not Sunday. Sunday, okay. That's nice. Nice to know. And the Texans? There's a 3 seed, okay. That's nice. Okay, the Titans. This is the Chargers. The Chargers are what? 3-5. I think that the Chargers win this. Still, the Panthers are the worst, followed by the Patriots. Bears. Steelers. And this game, it's going to be a tie. Actually, no, it's going to be a Jags win. We'll be close, but it's going to be a Jags win. This game will be a tie. Every year, there's at least 1 or 2 ties. This game, I think, will be it. It'll be low scoring, not very good game. It will be a tie. I think that's what will happen. So currently, 3-6-1 and 2-7-1. That's nice. I think that the Texans actually beat the Lions here. No, the Texans are the 2 seed. Dolphins win that one. And yeah, my sister Hawks. This is what week? Okay, yeah, it's week 10. New York versus Carolina. The Giants. I have the Carolina Panthers winning. Then I have the what is the record for the Falcons? Yeah, I'm gonna have the Falcons win this. And I'm gonna have the Buccaneers win this. I have an upset, but Buccaneers win. And I have the Cowboys winning. The Eagles. Okay, now that the Patriots are the worst team. And they lost to the Bears. Okay. Nice. They're 1-9. Is there any team that's like eliminated or something? Like, tell me that. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't tell me all these, like the games happening. I swear. So I don't think it tells me if a team's eliminated, does it? Yeah, I don't care. Draft order. My Seahawks would be out. Okay, then my Seahawks would be out. Great. The Raiders are what, 2-7? I think they lose to the Dolphins, but they're not doing good. This is a good game, but Ravens gonna win. Bengals versus Chargers. Give me the Bengals. Kansas City versus Buffalo. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Yes, sir. And the Colts versus the Jets. Give me whatever. Colts versus Jets. It's rare to see a team have 2 ties. That's the thing. It's rare to see that. I think the Colts win this. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be Tennessee versus the Vikings. And here, it's going to be a Tennessee win. I don't know. I just don't like the Vikings this year. I just don't like them. Jay Jettis is there, but they lost Danielle Hunter. They have JJ McCarthy, but I just don't see him doing that good. I have the Saints upsetting the Browns. I have the Rams beating the Patriots, who are what, 1-10. Yeah, they suck. The Jaguars and Lions. It's gonna be a good game. In the end, they both are 7-2, 7-3. In the end, I think Lions win. Why does this darn 49ers team have to be alive? So here it's gonna be, that's the prime time game. Sunday night. Thursday you have these two. No, the Vikings. You have these two, and then on Monday you have these two. Very good. Oh man, the Chiefs are third. That's so interesting. Denver, Atlanta. Give me Denver. Yeah, 3-8 in Atlanta. They're not gonna do good. No, but some of these takes are like even surprising me how I like think of these teams as. I'm gonna go with let's go on the Cowboys on this game. Battle of Texas, yeah. The Commanders, the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Number 1's the Lions. And then give me the Packers because they're the Bears' daddy. And I'll admit it, the 49ers is our daddy. And now they are. When Russell Wilson was there, like in his prime, no. We were the 49ers dad. The Dolphins missing the playoffs? To who? The Jags? The AFC just exploded or something? The wildcard's like 5, 6, 7, like 8-3, 7-3, 7-4? That's the wild card? Okay, this is kind of wild. Okay, I guess you have to have a really good season. Otherwise, in the AFC, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're toast. Simple. Okay, Thursday's these two. Sunday night is gonna be. Monday night is gonna be these two, and Sunday night will be these two. So next, let's go to that, and I think that the Steelers win. I think that the Texans win, and I think that the Dolphins win. Dolphins go 7-4. No, like here the Seahawks 5-5. They still have contention. They still can get in there, like my Seahawks. But here 5-6 Colts are 10th. So yeah, just showing you how much like tougher this AFC is. The Raiders just suck. I think that the Raiders are going to be one of the worst teams, and like far worse than like most people think. They're going to be really bad. 2-9. Have them the second overall pick. Number 2. I have the Patriots winning one game so far. I think that might be a little disrespectful. Yeah, that's pretty fair. It's also pretty darn fair. And that's even more fair. 2-9. Yeah. And I have the Giants going with the upset here. They're only ones that beat upsets, I guess. Upset is the word for them. Washington will beat the Cowboys. My Seahawks beat the Cardinals by a lot. Hey, look at that. The Cowboys went out there. And I have that happening. That's actually going to happen no matter what. I don't care. And Eagles gonna lose to the Rams. So after it's been 12 weeks. I'm going to show you the standings here. AFC. I have the playoffs would be Kansas City versus Jags. And then you have these two going at it. And you have these two. Texans or Steelers. And then the Dolphins would be left out by a little. So did the Broncos and the Browns. And the rest aren't really good. Next, the NFC. The 49ers would be having the bye, so did the Texans. No, the Chiefs. Oh, was it? Are even the Chiefs in there? Chiefs are in there, right? Yeah, they're Chiefs. The Ravens would have the bye. 9-2. My Seahawks would play against the Lions. The Packers would play against the Eagles, and the Rams would play against the Bucks. Okay, next week, into week 13. So prime time, we have a Black Friday game, where the Blacks will win. The Las Vegas Raiders will beat the Kansas City Chiefs, like last year, but they will beat them. Like last year, I just said like a different way. Probably, maybe. Yeah. These two, I have the Patriots winning. Finally getting to 2 wins. So every team has 2 wins now. These two, after going at it, I think that the Bengals win. And the Steelers are 6th place. They're kind of vulnerable. 7th is still the Jags. The Dolphins need a Jaguar loss. And luckily for them, that's on the way. And now the Browns are going to take on the Broncos, where the Browns will win. And I have the Dolphins beating the Packers. So now the Dolphins are jumped ahead of the Jaguars. But the Jaguars hold a tiebreaker. The Jaguars do hold a tiebreaker. That's a little scary for the Dolphins. I have the Chargers beating the Falcons. I have, after Tennessee and Washington go at it, Washington will win. They will have that happen, and that will happen. Actually, no, that will happen. So, since the Bills hold the tiebreaker, lots of the big powers, the Colts, the Bills, the Jags, and the Jags, yeah, all hold tiebreakers. Now, the Colts won't matter, but the Jags and the Bills will really matter. Probably out of all the teams, those are the two that most matter. So even though there's no other team other than the Colts have the tiebreaker over them, except maybe some of like the COT or whatever, it's gonna be scary. Bears versus Lions. I think that the Lions win this. It's gonna be close, but I think Lions win this. I think, and no one's surprised that that will happen. And I think the Cardinals win. In that game, this will happen. And this game, the Panthers win. I feel like Buccaneers wouldn't really have to play some of their like hardest because there's no way that the Saints are gonna beat them. They're at 9th. They need one more win, but then they need 2. So yeah. Next we're in week 14. And now let's not go with the primetime games. That's like these games. This is the Thursday matchup, and this is the Monday. Okay, that's gonna happen. So now looking at let's say this never happened. Now looking at it, the Patriots still have 2 wins. But they're the only team that doesn't have 3 wins. At least 3 wins. And that's gonna happen, but whatever. Now this game will be a tie. Now that the Steelers and the Dolphins. Now, do the Steelers have an upcoming game against the Dolphins? That will be huge. Or the Jags. Who holds the tiebreaker in that? Who does? The Jaguars conference? I don't think. Yeah, nothing there. So I'm not gonna. Here we go. So that's 6-2-1, 6-2. So I think they held the tiebreaker. But then the Dolphins, the Jaguars held the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. And then the Dolphins, I think, hold the tiebreaker over the Steelers, right? No, the Steelers hold the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. So why are they? Okay, this is getting confusing. The Dolphins are gonna win that. And now that they're at the top of that, but if the Bills tie with them, then that's it. Where is the Chiefs? Chiefs 9-3, yeah. They can win. They're going to win that. The Patriots, are they off bye? Yeah, they're on bye. With a couple of teams. Mini bye, okay. I think the Raiders win that. Now the door's open for the Saints. But the Bills versus the Rams, I think the Rams win that. Whack. What? Okay, so that's a little weird. When did the... Oh, these things are getting really crazy now. At the end of this season. Now the Bills are knocked out. Not knocked out, but they're not currently in the playoffs. Now, again, if they just win and the Dolphins lose one game. But, the Bengals versus the Cowboys. Give me the Bengals. I don't like the Cowboys' chances this year. And now what's happening? The Cowboys move in. And the Packers are back. Okay. Okay, this is getting a tiny bit. And now the Packers are that. And now they're at 6. I would nice Seahawks. Yeah, nice Seahawks are nice right, yeah. And then yeah. Okay. Next that's gonna happen. I'm gonna go with the Giants here. They improved their record to 4-9. And now the worst team is still the Patriots. The Panthers are now the 5th. The Bears? No. The Bears need to win this something. When did they become so bad? Okay, this is getting a little confusing. So that's gonna happen, and the Bears are gonna win. I can bear to see that the Bears are so low. That's better. That's a little better. I legitimately think that the Bears are gonna beat the 49ers. Because I mean the 49ers probably clinched a place or something, and they probably won't be coming up. And the Bears, they lost to the Vikings last year, so they're gonna lose to the Bears this year. I have the Texans off the bye, beating the Dolphins. So where are the Texans? Okay, after 11-3. So the Bills are, and that's really interesting. Okay, Cincinnati. Now the New York Jets versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, let me look at the Jets. What are they doing? They're 3-10-1. Okay, nice. And the Chiefs have some crazy darn winning streak going on. What's their winning streak? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then they lost 1. It's currently 2, but you get the point. They're winning a lot, and that's gonna happen. So now the Colts are what? 5-9. The Broncos are 7-7. Now, in order to beat they have to beat out these two. One of the Jacksonville, Miami, or Buffalo. One of those 3 teams. And that's gonna happen. I don't see how that's not gonna happen. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm gonna go Tampa. I'm gonna go with Tampa Nay. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Now every team has 3 wins. Patriots still suck, but let's put that aside. Next, the Bills versus the Lions. Give me the Lions. Now the Bills are still 8th, and the That's gonna happen. So now the Steelers are 7th. So this is getting a little wacko. I haven't checked this in a while, but okay, who's out? The Saints are trying to make a comeback, but that's not gonna happen. And when these two play, that's gonna happen. And now I think LA versus San Fran. I think that happens. I think LA wins. I think that Washington beats the New Orleans Saints. So, like, it feels like, I think what happens is New Orleans is seeking a chance. Like, Tampa Bay is losing. But then they just lose. So, they're spoiling chances, basically. That's gonna definitely happen. And my Seahawks are gonna beat the Packers and knock them out. So, currently, who's in at 7? The Cowboys. Okay. And now the Bears. So now sauce. What does this even mean? I didn't know what sauce means. What are they giving on these? No teams are on bye. So that means that's gonna happen. And now the Bengals are at 12-3. They're seeking that number 1 seed. I think the Chiefs are gonna beat the Texans. It's just gonna happen. I think the Steelers beat the Ravens, which really helps the Bengals. Now they're at the number 2 seed. Number 1's the Chiefs now. That the Chiefs have the tiebreaker. And now that the Dolphins are at number 4, and filling them in the number 6 Jags, and then number 5 is the Ravens. Okay. Tennessee, Indianapolis. Give me Indianapolis. And that's gonna happen. See, I think that the Broncos started off bad, right? I think they were 0-3 to start, and then they picked it up, So that's what's gonna happen with the Broncos. Still, it's a long shot for them to make the playoffs. That they're 8-7, and they need to beat up the Bills, who is 9-6, just 1, and we'll see what happens with the Dolphins in a bit. And this probably no, that's not it. Thursday night is that, okay? And Sunday night has to be this. It's not. It's this, and then Monday's this. Okay. Jags gonna win. For solidifying their spot. The Rams taking on the Jets. I have the New York Jets with the upset over the LA Rams. San Fran's gonna win. And now look who's 8th. Like, it's a possibility. What the Broncos have to do basically is, so let's see the path for the Broncos. They need a win, definitely. And then they need probably not a Steelers off. They need probably not a Jags also. I think they need a Bills loss. And did the Bills ever play the Broncos? They didn't. They didn't play the Broncos. So the Bills have a 6-4, but they're leading their division. It's a little complicated. I don't know how they could. There's probably a way that they could. Definitely Titans, Patriots, Vikings are out. So Panthers. Well, some teams are just definitely out. They're not saying it, but they're out. Detroit versus the Bears. You know, Detroit, I think they basically clinched the division. I think that they come in, they lose this, and now Atlanta versus New York. I think Atlanta wins. Cardinals. Where are the Cardinals? They're supposed to be okay. I think they're. Oh, my Seahawks are going to beat the Vikings. Oh, flip! They're talking with the 49ers. I think that happens, and that happens. So now, is there a chance? Let's just look at it. So that's 7-3. And 5-5. So I'm pretty sure and I think it's the series is split, right? Between both of them. Yeah, it was split. So in my opinion, I think the Lions have clinched that division. The division. Panthers are now the worst team. The Patriots are only the fourth. Okay, that's so interesting. But Kansas City versus the Steelers. I think that the Steelers pull away with the win. I honestly think that. The Ravens versus the Texans. Give me the Texans. So now the Ravens are what? I think that, yeah, the Bengals are the #1 seed. And here, this is actually it. Bengals, Broncos. If the Broncos win, it means a lot. And I think in this game, the Denver Broncos win. It means a little, but I don't see. Bo Nix is going to have a good season this year. And he's going to lead the Broncos to win against the Bengals. I'm not completely 100% sure, but to be honest, who cares? This game, give me the Patriots, the Pats. Titans versus the Jags. And the Dolphins are currently out. The Dolphins are out. Bills, Dolphins. Which means that the Broncos probably need both of them to even have a chance. So currently, they had the tiebreaker over the Dolphins. 6-5. No. So 6-5. 7-4. Okay. And the Broncos in the conference are also 7-4. So they have a tiebreaker over the Dolphins. So I don't know why they are 9th and the Dolphins are 8th. Because that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, because the Dolphins have a better record. Duh. But they need something. Broncos. Colts. Tie. Yeah, that's the third tie. That's the third tie of the year. I think that my Seahawks lose. You know, we good. We good. I think the Rams win. So they move ahead of us. I think that the Commanders win. They're 9th. How? I don't know. 7th is the Packers here. So there's no way the Commanders get there, but it will be nice to see them try. Okay. Green Bay versus Mini. I have in the end of this Minnesota winning this. I don't know. I just have this feeling they finish this off. They finish this off with the win, and that's gonna happen. So, how huge is this? I'm not sure, but I think that they've clinched it. The Bucks. I think they'll be resting up their players. I think that the Panthers swoop in and take the win. And here, this game, wow. Okay. So after this game is the final week. And I have the 49ers beating them. So that's 1, 5, 6. Okay. Final week of the regular season, and then we go to the playoffs. Yeah, this is week 18. Jan 5th, everything on one day. It's all divisional games. Starting off, the first one, I'm going with and the final game, the regular season, is going to be, what, they're all at the same time? Lame. Alright, let's speed through this, in case you wins. So, Broncos are knocked out. That's gonna happen. And that is huge, but that's gonna happen. They are surviving. I think now. Wait. Wow. Okay. Ravens gonna win. I think Bills, Dolphins. I think that knocks out the Steelers, like who started off so strong. I think the Rams beat us. So I think we clinched it. Alright. Wow. 7 to my Seahawks. And the Bucks win. The Lions win. The Falcons win. And finally, the Eagles win. So, this is the regular season. Let's go to the playoffs. Wild card round. This is it. Now I can do it on the thing. On the thing and not on Word. I don't know what happened last time I did it. I think it was on Word. I had to do the playoffs. 5 versus 4. Ravens versus going to Buffalo. Ravens gonna win. The two guys are KC and gonna be KC and San Fran. Okay, these two divisional rivals going at it. The Texans win, and Dolphins versus Bengals. Bengals gonna win. Bucks, Rams win. And Eagles versus the Cowboys. I think the Philadelphia Eagles win. And sorry myself, but the Lions are going to beat against my Seahawks. Divisional round. Let's go. So this is where things really get amped up. These are like the final 8. These are the best teams in the league. It's not like the wild card round. You can like sneak into it and stuff as a 7 seed, 6 seed. Here, no. It's the best of the best playing against. There's no real luck in the way that happened. It's all pure. And here, I think the Bengals win against the Texans. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens. In the NFC, Eagles win. I just don't think that the Lions are experienced enough. And here, the 49ers win. So now, we did all of this for basically the exact same conference championship games. Basically, like two very usual games. We have Chiefs versus Bengals. We have Eagles taking on the 49ers. Let's start in the AFC. In the AFC, give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win. They didn't have a good season last year. They have the determination. They're going to go after it and win it. And here in the NFC, the 49ers win. Setting up a Super Bowl between the Bengals and the 49ers. And in this game, it's going to be close, you know. It's going to be like Bengals. They both have been in the Super Bowl before, but they both have lost. Here, it's a rematch of a couple years, like decades ago. But this time, the Bengals will win. In the Super Bowl. So tell me what you think about my prediction. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. It's your decision. Thank you for watching to the end, and bye-bye.